Is that the right understanding?
God says there is no need for book reading in order to, it is not forwarding the work of God.
Yeah.
God has only one work, take this to new people.
Yes.
So the will of God is, if you are doing book reading, get new people and then do it.
Yes.
But if you feel that by doing the book reading amongst a group of 2 people or 20 people, God did say that I will come in there, and if you are quite okay with it, go ahead and do it.
Right.
No problem.
और अगर हो सकता है तो चेक कर लो गॉड की विल है उस टाइम पे पर
You can do that, of course. You can always do that. Yeah.
So I have one quick question. Lot of social media activities we have started, but some of the people they say कि God ने हमें Facebook में जाने के allow नहीं किया, या वहाँ जाने के allow नहीं किया, so we cannot follow that. Okay, fine. So I said, if you don't feel to do that, don't do that. But is it the God's will that we should take this forward in social media in a big way, show the face of the God to everyone? Is it okay?
God is saying take it in a big way, but at the same time do not intrude into people's space. Always take the permission of the admin. If ever people say whatever you are doing is not allowed in our group, express sorry and do not continue in that way.
So without admin permission, we cannot post also. So that is true. So when they see, they approve, then there is no problem. Then what I am requesting, therefore I am requesting that all God's word people who are there in the social media, if
You are requesting, but I tell you one thing.
yeah,
From the place where I sit,
yeah.
I cannot tell people to work for God. I wait for people to come and volunteer
Correct.
and tell me that I want to do this. I check it with God. Do you allow them to do that? And then I say go ahead. But I cannot write in the group or tell in a gathering, please do God's work. No. Neither God is going to say, neither I am going to say.
No, I am not requesting you, sir. I am saying that even I am just announcing it that people, if they see the posting, if they like it. So if 15, 20 people like it, then 100 people will also
Yes, we
be
can
attracted.
do. The more likes come, they do get certain traction in the algorithm.
That's what I am requesting in the group. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it okay?
Don't involve me again. The moment I say okay, then it goes into a different direction. Yeah.
Sir, I read the book every day in parts and bits. The day I miss reading the book, the whole book, the noise level of the whole day really amps up to very high. And the day I read the book, everything becomes manageable, everything becomes on a low sound. And the day goes like, okay, it has to be, like it's the will of God, everything just gets organized. And when I don't read the book, it's very chaotic. So
it is working for you, so continue with it.
And it is fine to read books in bits and parts.
Yes, it is. Just one line is enough, just one paragraph is enough, just one page is enough.
And you can read the whole book over 2-3 days as well.
Yes, you can. You can take it. Only first reading we recommend that you do it in one sitting. Not only you get the contents, but the whole energy of the book comes into you. Basically, it is the consciousness of God or the grace of God that comes in you. But there have been many people who say it is not possible to read it in one sitting. Then we say, fine, at least read. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Yes, Deepa.
as an after-wedding ritual or a tradition, we have this that we have to take the newlyweds to the Kul Devi and whatever. So, I'm in a conflict because I don't believe and I don't want to follow, but it involves my son and the daughter-in-law. So, how do I take it forward? Shall I take them? Shall I not take them?
I cannot tell you because if you follow, that has a consequence. If you don't follow, that has a consequence. I made certain choices and I agreed with the consequences of those choices.
So,
What would
choices.
happen if you say that I am not doing it? They are going to criticize you. That's all is going to happen. They will say you are a bad person, a bad wife, a bad daughter-in-law, whatever they say. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, not.
I know you are not okay, because if you would have been okay, you wouldn't have asked this question. So if you are not okay, then go ahead and do whatever you have to do.
But I do want to go ahead and do it because I don't want to extend a kind of tradition which I truly don't believe in doing.
Then face the consequences of not doing.
Okay. Thank you.
I make decisions very easy, huh? But I don't know whether I make life easy or not. Let me tell you something about those who are giving mantra. We have printed, I think it is in three languages. Three languages. We have printed some leaflet. This leaflet comes in threefold. This is only for people who are giving mantra, not for everyone, okay? It is in threefold. Right on the top is the mantra for God. In the back is all the links to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and all. When you open it, there is God's mantra guideline, how God's mantra serves us. Then you go into the reverse. It is about choosing God and guidelines to give mantra to others. These are the pages here. Same in Hindi, same in Gujarati. And in every leaflet, there is one leaflet that goes along with the mantra in English and Hindi. So this goes inside. And to those whom you are giving mantra, you can give this to them if you are doing one-to-one or in person. Again, it is in Hindi, it is in Gujarati and it is in English. It also guides you about giving the mantra. They can take and they can keep it with them, those who are receiving the mantra. It will be a support to them. They can also use this page to talk to the photo. They don't need the book, they don't need the card. The cost of this, if it is printed as it is 5 rupees, the set. Now if you want your name and your phone number to be put into it, then the printing cost will come to 20 rupees for the whole thing. And maybe you need to take 100 or 200 pages. That will be done digitally. Otherwise, we are going to print it minimum 1000 offset printing. You can order 50, 100, 200, 500, whatever you want. You will pay only the cost at 5 rupees plus packing and postage, because we haven't brought it here to give it to you. You can have a look at it, what exactly it is as a content. You can also ask for the digital copy, and you can forward the digital copy to those to whom you give the mantra. Okay? Is it clear? And you can take a look at it after the break. My volunteers will be having this. Manoj, you have a question?
Or can we write something on these leaflets?
No, please do not write anything on these leaflets. Okay? At the most, if you need to write use what we call as that stick notes, put it in the back, write whatever, and give it to them. Right? Arrange is asking.
When we are giving a digital copy, is it necessary to give all three, or we can give just English or Hindi or Gujarati?
Basically, it is two. This will be digital copy. How is it? PDF. You can give the whole PDF copy to them.
Oh.
It has the mantra also in it, but we can bring the mantra in it. There will be 5-6 pages in that PDF copy. 7 pages. We can create a PDF copy which you can forward it to them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just writing the name by hand is okay and giving for you to get that.
Let me ask. Okay, you can write your name and number, and that is okay.
Sir, on behalf of book readers, can we also give mantra now?
Yes, book readers can, anyone who has a mantra can give it to another person.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Rahul, just take that mic, it is near you.
There is also a leaflet which has got the mantra in it. If you give it to someone, it is lying around casually in their house and other people see it. It's okay?
It is okay, but it will be of no use to them.
That's right. But then there is no restriction saying keep it safe or
As
something.
such, just keep it inside a drawer, but your family members is going to see. But if they see it, no issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Manoj, give it to Manoj.
So people who got mantra before March 23, so there was a different version. They can give the mantra or only people who
They cannot give. It is only the one who has the latest mantra. Only they can give the mantra. I think all book readers will have the latest mantra only. Only participants have the earlier mantra. Right?
Sir, you said the all participants can take the new mantra.
Yes, they can take the new mantra and then give the new mantra. Nilangi, yes, you can take the print from the PDF. You can. Only thing, it will be color, so it will be that much costly. Yeah. Of course, you can do it. If you get it less than within 5 rupees, do it at your place. If the cost is higher, you can ask my team. They will do it and send to you.
So there are times when you are just introducing God to people, and while in that discussion, is it okay to just tell them a brief story about God and how he was given?
That depends on how much is the curiosity of that person. If that person wants to listen, you can always say, why not buy the book and read it if it gives you everything. If I tell you bits and pieces, you will feel it is written there also. But the way the book is written may not be written anywhere.
So actually, very recently it happened that I was with a friend and I gave her the book. But as guided by you, I told her to start talking to the book.
That is,
She's been grieving her mother. She lost her mother a couple of months back. So anyway, she was too very curious. She was very happy. So I had to, just tell. She wanted to know more and more. So her family, like her sister and brother, were also there, and we landed up discussing and talking about it. And somehow I was guided to probably even tell her more. Though she's not read the book, but somehow I landed up talking about God and how King was, asked to move out. But not exactly everything, but she definitely understands the gods whom normal people address as
yeah,
gods.
so in the moment you said you were guided,
Yes.
and you will always be guided in the moment.
Is it
Just
okay?
that it is okay. Yeah.
God, now that we are taking this work forward, when we are giving to the book readers and the cards when we are distributing, हम बोल रहे हैं कि do experiment for 30 days.
Sir, उसके बाद do they present their reviews on the website?
No review on the website.
तो सर पर जैसे अब हम यूटिलिटी के लिए कुछ सेल करते हैं, हम बोलते हैं ना कि आप हमें रिव्यू करो. So wouldn't that be that?
It may be beneficial to put in testimonials, but God currently is not allowing testimonials.
Okay, so that hasn't come up as yet.
अभी तक वो will नहीं हुआ.
Okay, sir.
Right.
मैंने 20 दिन पहले मेरी भाभी से बात की. वो शिवियों बहुत मानती हैं. तो 2 घंटे तक हमारी चर्चा हुई और वो बहुत कन्विंस हुए. मतलब मुझे भी नहीं मालूम ये आंसर्स मैं कैसे दे पा रही थी. फिर 2 घंटे बाद मैंने उनको बोला यदि आप 2 मिनट ही गॉड की फोटो को देखेंगे तो आपकी मुक्ति है. सर उन्होंने 2 मिनट फोटो को देखा और ये फोटो बुक की फोटो सजीव हो गई. आंखें उनको बिल्कुल ऐसे लग रहा था जैसे चल रही है और वो बहुत रोई और थोड़े टाइम बाद उनको अच्छा लगा. तो गॉड, क्या ये गॉड का एहसास था उनके लिए?
Yes, God came through the book.
या और गॉड जैसे उन्होंने ये एग्री किया, वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्टक है अपने शिवयोग में, पर उन्होंने एग्री किया कि वो रिलीजेस करेंगे. तो वो 20 दिन से रिलीजेस कर रहे, ये जो फ्रेजेस हैं रिलीजिंग के, लेकिन वो डिफरेंस नहीं कर पा रहे कि ये किस कारण उनको, मतलब वो पुरानी बातों के कारण ही कि मैं दुर्गा सप्तशती करती हूँ तो मुझे ये सब इतना अच्छा हो रहा है कि परमात्मा भी मेरी लाइफ में आ गए, पर वो चूज नहीं कर पा रहे. 20 दिन हुए हैं अभी उनको करते हैं.
हम उनके लिए कुछ ऐसा तो कर नहीं सकते कि वो चूज करें, क्योंकि वो जबरदस्ती होगा. उनके अंदर से आना चाहिए वो चूज करेंगे या नहीं चूज करेंगे. अगर बात कंफ्यूजन का है तो उनको फिलहाल कंफ्यूजन में रहने दीजिए. अल्टीमेटली वो तय कर लेंगे कि उनको किसके तरफ जाना है, राजा की तरफ या परमात्मा की तरफ.
उनका ऐसा कहना था, मैंने कल ही बात की थी, तो ये कहना था कि मैं दोनों कर सकती हूँ
30 दिन तक. ठीक है
सर, लेकिन मेरे लिए भी बहुत आश्चर्य था कि हमें ऐसे अनुभव नहीं मिले जो हमारी गाइडेंस से औरों को मिल रहे हैं.
हाँ, वैसे मुझे भी नहीं मिला ना, क्या करें. जब ये चीजें शुरू हुआ था ना, तब मैं मेरे फोटो को देख के बोल रहा हूँ, मेरे को सर में दर्द हो रहा है. तो मैं शुरू हुआ था कि किताब को देख के आप बोल सकते हो, अब मैं अपने ही फोटो को देख के बोल रहा हूँ मेरे सर में दर्द हो रहा है, परमात्मा आपकी कृपा मुझ पर बनी रहे. तो बात तो थोड़ा कॉमेडी का था, लेकिन अब वो गॉड की मर्जी थी तो क्या करें. मेरे को किसी ने ये कागज भेजा है कि क्या लिखा है इसमें. यू से these 3 relationships, world, religion and spirituality, take me away from God. In this I can understand how religion and spirituality will take me away from God. I would like to know in what ways the world will take me away from God, because I am body, mind, character, which includes world. Please clarify. The way the world will take you away from God is because of your attachment and aversions. Because your family will tell you that you cannot follow that path. Your relatives will force you to abandon being with God. This is the way that world takes you away from God and takes you back into the world of the King. So that is the answer to that question. How should I spend my time? I mean, in the world. Is TV, movies, serials, news watching, will these acts keep us away from God? I mean, engaging five senses in this world keeps me away from God. The answer is no, there is no problem in you seeing serials, news, movies. It doesn't take you from God. Next is sitting in silence and thinking of Supreme God. Is this fine? Do not do this as a practice. Spontaneously, if it happens, it is perfectly all right. Next is, in what ways staying in no mind state keeps me away from God? The point is, you cannot be in no mind unless you become enlightened. And none of us are going to become enlightened. So this no mind state is not going to happen. What will happen is you will try to practice meditation. And God has said don't do it. So don't try to practice that thing. The last question is, what are animals? Are they soul, spirit beings? If not, who is sourcing their energy and actions? Now, as far as the animals are concerned, they have a spirit. And they have an oversoul or group soul. Basically, many of the souls come together and create the animals. But they don't bring them alive. It is the spirit which rises from the matrix, enters those animals and animates those animals. The group souls creates the animals, gives them a kind of storyline, you might call it as, because some of them are born living on the street, some of them are living in air-conditioned rooms, some of them have to fight for food, some of them are provided. So it is the group souls writing their stories, but they have no contribution in creating the food for the king. Only one species has that contribution, and that is the humans. So these are the answers to these 5 questions, and that's what I was asking. Yeah, we have only one soul. Now Monica is saying food is ready, but we all cannot go. So let the first section go. And
First 5 rules, that the simplest, easiest way.
yeah, you old people do some networking and social conversations while the new people have their food, and then another 5-6 rows they go, and then the last set of rows they go. Okay? You've asked a question, asking a question, yes, ask. Does sticking to integrity, what does that do? It makes you righteous. Yeah, it happens. I'll be here. There is no formal gathering. I'll complete my lunch and be here. I don't know how that interaction will happen. I'll be here till evening. Yeah, you become righteous if you are asserting it on others. If you are following it for yourself, or why not follow the will of God? Because you are already connected with God. Then in that case, trust your intuition and values. You will see
இது சேஃபா வைக்கணும் லைன்லயே வச்சுடு பேக்ல வச்சுட்டு அது வேற யாருக்கோ கால் போயிடும் ஆஃப் பண்ணாம ஆஃப் ஆகுது
I'll be having lunch. After that, we'll be having coffee. Yesterday you came to me, just jumped and put in my ear.
Okay,